Today we're looking at a trio of city-themed playing cards. Babel, Utopia, and this one's actually called Kingdoms of a New World. But let's go ahead and start with Babel over here. Before we do that, I can just say that all three of these boxes are going to get the same score of being a picture box with text, paper box of course. Also, all three decks are going to get the same material score, with being an air cushion finish, or at least close to it. And the backs will be very slightly different, and then we'll take a look at the total score for the cards. So getting right into here, looking at the back, you can see this is just going to be a simple pattern. They got circles on here. That's pretty much it, which is, it's good that it's a pattern because, it could be right side up, upside down. You're not going to see a difference. Other than that, that is what the score is. You got your two jokers here, and those are the most detailed pictures in this entire deck, because everything else, you got an extra half point for this double back card. And then you've got just an ad here, that's nothing. Here you got the Ace of Spades. Of course, the Ace of Spades is always something fancy. But let's go ahead and fan through here. You can see that these are going to be standard suits and pips. I am going to give it, not unique pips, but I am going to give it unique colors, even though it is red and black on white. I am going to give it unique colors because the pips themselves actually do have a kind of gradient fill to them, which you can probably just barely make out on the camera. But it's with the red and the black colors that they have there, so I'm going to give it the benefit of unique colors for that reason. The deck is also going to get unique royal cards because even though they are the standard bicycle designs as a base, they have had their mouths removed. And there is, some extra shading around the inside of the card there. So that's enough to give it a unique royal card point. Other than that, there's not really much else to say about this deck in terms of its visual design. Of course, all the aces are actually unique, which is nice. So it's pretty good if you just want a simple change in colors or looks to a regular bicycle deck. It's nice, but nothing too outstanding. But it will get a score of 14.2 out of 20, which is 71 out of 100. So not a bad deck, definitely much better than a standard bicycle deck. But let's go ahead and take a look at the next one, Utopia. So this one also is going to get a pattern back because, those aren't really pictures of anything in particular, just pretty much basic geometric shapes all around in there. But you can turn upside down, so it's pattern. Now we get to look at the two jokers here. You got some kind of robot theme going on there. And then you also have a double back, so you get the extra half point for that. This is just an ad, because that's, who made the deck. And now as we go through the cards again, you will see that they are, again, standard bicycle suits and pips. Well, actually, they are going to get unique pip designs this time because of the intricate kind of work in there. It is definitely more different than the last deck was. I'm also going to give it unique colors because these are blue, although the red is still red. Instead of black, you got blue suits there. And then the royal cards are not going to get... There's no unique royal cards in this deck, but they still get the unique colors, and that's kind of contributing to it. The aces, again, are all special, unique designs. You can see the pips here. On the diamonds are also unique. The royal cards. The clubs. hearts. And the ace of hearts. So this deck is going to get a total score of actually 14.3 out of 20, which is 71.5 out of 100. And if you're paying attention, that's just half a point more than the previous deck. So I mean, the previous deck got points for having its unique royal cards. This deck did not, but it had unique pips. So it kind of evens out in that sense. Now we take a look at the last deck of the day, the Kingdoms of a New World. As you can see, it doesn't sit on the front, but it's just on the top. The back on this deck is actually going to be considered a picture because it is not completely symmetrical top to bottom. And I'm not going to make it a pour pattern, but I'm going to make it a picture because you can identify at least a mask in the corner at the top here. Let me see if that focuses very well. And a tree in the bottom picture here. Now this is kind of like a gear. These are just like some wings. But because it's not symmetrical, I can't make it a pattern. But because I can identify some objects in this back, I can call it a picture. So here, these aren't labeled as Joker cards, but I'm going to count them as Joker cards. Otherwise, it's an extra card for half point, and then they lose half point for not having Joker cards, because there's nothing else labeled as a Joker card. So it doesn't matter either way, it's the same amount of points. And then these are just adds for other decks of cards. And then we get into the other cards. Now these are not picture cards. This is simply just a fancy ace design, because the rest of the cards are going to be the standard suits and pips as like a base. But this deck is going to get it's actually not going to get unique colors, because the pips are still red and black, but they are going to get unique pip designs. So I mean, they've got like an extra border, and the shape is slightly different. So I'm going to give them the unique pip point, plus the unique royal cards point, for obvious reasons there. The aces are also fancy, like pictures. And then I'm also giving it the points for additional background pictures on pip cards, because not only because it has this border, but there is a faint symbol back here, plus some coloring on the back. So this deck did not get the half point extra for any extra cards, but it does get both unique pips and unique royal cards, and background pictures. That's a nice looking ace right there, turning the club into like a tree. Nice. Royal card designs. This is a very nice looking deck. There's your ace of hearts. This deck is going to get a total of 15.5 out of 20, which raises it to 77.5 out of 100. So this deck actually gets the most points of the three that we're looking at today. Oops. Forgot the Joker cards over here. So just a quick recap right here. You've got a 71, 71.5, and a 77.5. So regardless of the score, which deck do you think is the best? Which one is your favorite? Let me know in the comments below. And other than that, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.